Stakeholders often ask you to deliver projects earlier than the first finish date you calculate. In this video, I'll describe two techniques for shortening your schedule: fast tracking and crashing. With fast tracking, you overlap tasks that should occur one after the other. Fast tracking is fairly simple to do because you just overlap two tasks with finish-to-start dependencies. For example, if you want to finish sales presentations more quickly, you can schedule the graphic designers to start designing graphics before the salespeople finish writing sales content. The best tasks to fast track are tasks on the critical path. That's because you shorten the project schedule when you shorten the critical path. In addition, fast track the longest tasks on the critical path. They decrease the duration while introducing the fewest number of risks and changes to the schedule. The disadvantage is that fast tracking increases risk. When you overlap tasks, work that's already complete could be affected by a decision that comes later or by the way other work is done. For example, if the sales team makes a major change in the concept for the presentations, some of the graphics work might have to be redone. The second technique, crashing, increases the cost of your project because this technique means you spend additional money to shorten the schedule. Usually, the increased cost is for additional people you put on your tasks. Apply crashing to tasks on the critical path. You don't want to spend money shortening tasks that don't shorten your overall schedule. The key to successful crashing is finding the alternative that shortens the schedule the amount that you need for the least amount of money. First, you start with the least expensive tasks to crash. Then, you crash tasks with higher price tags, only until you've shortened the schedule by the amount you need. A crash table makes it easy to see which tasks you should crash. A crash table includes how much it costs to crash each task on the critical path and the duration you eliminate by crashing them. Crash the tasks with lowest crash cost per week. If tasks have the same crash cost per week, crash the longer tasks first. That way, you crash the fewest number of tasks. You can take crashing only so far. At some point, adding more people won't shorten the duration because people start interfering with one another. New people are often less productive than existing team members until they get up to speed, and they slow down the existing team members who have to help them get oriented. Whether you fast track or crash, keep in mind that the critical path can change. Some tasks might become non-critical, and others may turn into critical tasks. Be sure to review the critical path after every adjustment to make sure the next task you work on is still on the critical path.